So I drive, it's 2014. I drive or drove, I think it was '05 LG LSG Lincoln, cream color white. This is what I don't get in the mind. I'm like, wait, what? You put me in a car wreck just because of the color of the car? A black woman. Oh, hell, you're not supposed to run the planet. You're not even supposed to tell a black man what to do. You're not allowed to even tell your kid what to do anymore, your baby. Men, take your babies and children from them. Because if that's why they put me in a car wreck and I drove to Stapleton, Park Hill Stapleton, which is now what? Greenwood, I don't know what you guys renamed it, but supposedly, I know Stapleton stood for red. Park Hill stood for red. Since I was a baby, I knew about this type of stuff. The reason why like attract like, so you know how you have Native American that are brown skinned. I'm sorry, Latin Americans. You're mixed with Spaniards, so the majority of you is white. Listen to me, okay? The Chads who are mixed with the native side, fine. Hopefully you understand. You know how you have brown skinned. Okay, what happens when a black and a white person meet? They mix. That baby's still going to be brown. Okay, it's the same thing with the color red. The reason why this territory, with, like I said, attracts, there were Native Americans that used the swastika. Okay, check this out. The reason why this area is red is because of the red Native Americans that were here first. And they did have something to do with that racist side. So I'm driving up here to work at Sam's Club. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything when we have been taught and we have been through poverty and struggle? And this is after I'm done at Property Stars. I'm like, you know what? I need to get out and get me a job because I'm starting to go low on money. Did you hear me? Whoever put me in the car wreck, I was going low on money. I wasn't being disrespectful. I wasn't being arrogant. I was being a good man who uses his mind. You know what? I'm running low on money. The people who I helped drive around and sit around and do stuff didn't help me make any money. They actually gave me a bad rep by doing bad stuff all over town. So let me get in this car, go apply for a job where Tracy, the general manager, is at, and I got the night crew job. Fine. A week later, I remember dropping Balaka, Davon, off somewhere, and I'm at the bus stop. Time for me to get ready to go to work. By the time I get ready to pull off of Peoria and I-70, a dude puts his brakes on as I'm turning, like, so he's like this, I'm like that, and they're, Stacy, you can't teach me how to drive. It was just wrong what you guys did. I saw you, Stacy, trying to do that. No, Brandon, this is how you drive. I'm like, no. You put your brakes on too fast. You put your brakes on purpose. And you probably put your e-brake too. That's wrong. That's why I know God exists. There's no way around it. Listen, there's no way around you being evil on planet Earth anymore. There's too many good souls. So you're stopping me from making money. You're stopping me from being successful. You're stopping me. Fine. If that was your reason and purpose, nay. Family. La familia. I'm tired. That doesn't make any sense. And my age group was taught to make sense. My age group was taught to be something. You're not helping. Make a move. That's not fair. Just because I have a cream color white car, you think I'm racist? So you put me, and I told you, so you put me in a black BOGO that I bought from off the west side, and I end up having a heart attack just to show you guys. I ended up feeling my body being drained and my heart stopped, and I ended up hitting my head, or I ended up going like this on the steering wheel, and again, that's why I got out. Once my heart started moving again, I'm like, what happened? I look at the front and they're smoking in the car. I'm like, what happened? I still remember the smell. The smell is still in my lungs to this day. I'm like, what happened, God? And I get out. I'm like, oh my God. And I remember scratching my chest like this. And I had a pack of cigarettes. I'm like, I'm never smoking a pack like that again. And it was Newport menthol. And I just came from Amy's house. any April who thinks she can ruin and tell me what to do. We are all on this planet equal. There's no, I'm going to tell you what to do because I'm older than you. There's none of that. Do you hear me? So who's robbing me of my money? Who robbed me of my success? Just because I drive a white cream colored car. He's race. No, you just stopped me from making money. You just tired me out for nothing. Do you see how stupid and ignorant you guys are? Fix it. And you better do what I told you to. Make them move out of my way, regardless if you have to kill them and bury them. I'm tired.